for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Like, I'm going to encourage you to use the Beachbody products, and I encourage you to get in contact with me if you want to learn more information. But just because it works for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you. You got to find something that works for you. And if you find something that works for you, awesome, keep it up.
We're talking with Evan Witalison. He has overcome a speech impediment in his young life to the degree that the doctors just told his folks just teach him sign language. And now, of course, what does he want to do? Have a sports radio talk career. He's overcoming weight issues as well. Evan is co-host of the Red Light Sports Ramble, which is the redlightsportsnetwork.com. So, obviously, you guys cover the Packers a lot.
Yeah, quite a bit. We're both Packer fans.
What happened yesterday?
Combination of a lot of things. You go to the first touchdown Arizona had. The defense, the first two possessions, the Packers defense did really well. They shut Arizona down, 3-and-out, forced them to punt. That third possession, the Packers punt it, and they get called for a 15-yard face mask. So right then and there, you're putting your defense in a hole, giving Arizona the best offense in football, a short field. So that's where it starts with right there. And then they get behind because then the offense can't move the football. When they do make a big play, penalty flag is thrown, holding, 10 yards, replay the down. Now you're putting yourselves in second and third and long situations against a team that loves to blitz. And they ended up sacking the Packer quarterbacks a total of 9 times. They sacked Rodgers 8 with 12 knockdowns. You're going to have a hard time winning any game when you're games when you're getting sacked that many times. And the last time he got sacked that many times is the infamous Fail Mary game back in 2012 with the Seahawks.
I thought that, they say a lot of times one play doesn't make a game. But the Packers are driving. They're down 10-0, and they're right on the doorstep in the red zone. Rodgers throws an interception in the end zone.
Yeah.
And then the Cardinals come back and score a touchdown on that possession, on that turnover. That literally was a potential 14-point swing within a couple of minutes.
Yeah, that was a huge play right there, too. And it was a poorly thrown ball. The wide receiver also made no effort to go after the ball to even break it up. And, again, there was a penalty flag. Even if it wasn't complete or the Packers caught it, there was a penalty flag on that particular play for, I believe, holding or hands to the face on the left tackle who was just filling in, and Barclay. So that was a huge play, and that came right after Mike Daniels had the interception on a screen pass. And they scored there, even a field goal. They're down 1 score going into halftime with them getting the football. And then they're down 17-0 at halftime, and the first play after half, they fumble the football. But there was a lot of things that went wrong, and it's been that way for the Packers overall all year. The offensive line's been not healthy all year, and now you have 2 backup tackles in the game, the majority of it. Aaron Rodgers has not looked sharp at all. The wide receivers are struggling to get open, and when they do get open, they can't catch the football. I believe Adams and Cobb combined have 18 or 19 drops between the two of them. And when you're dropping the football, turning the ball over, not protecting the quarterback, you're really handcuffing what the offense can do.
As great as Aaron Rodgers has been, he has really struggled in December. And we're seeing that, again, when the Packers were off to a great start. They've really played inconsistently. But closing off our discussion right now, why should Packer fans be optimistic going into the playoffs?
I don't know.
Can they be?
Yeah.
Can we be?
I guess the one thing to be optimistic about is come playoff time, it's anyone's ball game. The NFL, it's single elimination, winner take all, each game. It's not like baseball or a hockey or basketball where it's like a best of 5 or best of 7. It's you just have to be better than that particular team that day.
Right.
Obviously, Arizona was the better team yesterday, and 9 times out of 10, they're probably going to be the better team. But you just got to get that one time that you're better than they are. So that would be the one thing, I guess, to be optimistic about.
And I think another thing to be optimistic about is the Packers do have significant playoff experience.
Yes, and that's something that some of the Minnesota doesn't have. Carolina was there last year, but they don't have a ton. And Arizona, they don't have a ton.
Right. All right. So, as they say, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Well, continued success and have a wonderful new year. Thanks for taking the time.
Let's give a quick contact to someone who does want to reach out to me via email quick before we go away.
Sure. Go ahead.
Be Coach Evan. That's EVAN, Coach Evan, 66@gmail.com. Shoot me an email, and I will talk to you about the fitness, what I've overcome, any of that. Just shoot me an email, Coach Evan, 66@gmail.com.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for all your help and for being such a beautiful human.
Thanks for having me.
That's Evan Witallison.
Your radio friend is AM 1400 WRJN, Racine, Kenosha, Milwaukee, a Magnum.media station.
WRJN covers the world at 11 o'clock.
Winter strikes. Officer down. I'm John Trout. Snow, tornadoes, and widespread flooding all in the national forecast. Meteorologist Jennifer Gray on yet another issue.
Ice accumulation, big concern. Oklahoma City, Kansas